Hello everyone, welcome to Black Moon Goddess Intuition. This is the BlackMoon Butterfly Effect. We're doing a collective Tarotcast for the full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio. Now, usually I do the individual elements where I do the earth, water, air, blah, 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 right? Well, today, the weirdest things has happened to me this morning. So I'm gonna do a collective and we're gonna just see what comes out. I didn't do a pre-shuffle. I didn't meditate on the energy. I just know that something powerful is happening, and I feel like the message that is gonna come through is definitely for the collective. So instead of doing each individual elements like I usually do, I'm going to do a collective, okay? So we're going to get into this energy right now. Whew. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All right. God, Source, Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my Orisha, I ask you to be with me now to give me a message for the collective for this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, Cinco De Mayo. I thank you for your love. I thank you for your guidance. I thank you for your grace, mercy, and wisdom. And Shea, and Shea, and Shea. Wow. All right. So first off, we got surrender, limit, set to setting limits. Surrender to setting limits. We also got surrender to wonder and awe, and surrender to joy. So surrender to setting limits. Okay. Surrender, it says it's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete answer. Okay. Then we have surrender to awe, wonder, and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Surrender to joy. It says a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Okay. We got the woman holding a coin. We got the thinking woman. And we got the yin yang. 22 is a master number. It's all about duality. It's all about seeing both sides of a situation. It's also about making transformative changes. I'm feeling here. It's all about balance, harmony, coming together, right? Guys, we got the sun on the end at the bottom of the deck. And at the bottom of the surrender deck, we have surrender to silence. So first of all, I'm really getting this energy that there is something that is holding you back, that is costing you something here. Usually the woman holding the coin is somebody that's going to bring you into abundance. Somebody's going to show you how to get to the bag. Somebody that's going to have insight as to money and resources and things like that. But with this surrender, I'm feeling like somebody, by you not setting healthy boundaries and you not surrendering to setting limits for other people, it's costing you, right? It's costing you your peace. It's costing you your emotional, physical, and spiritual. It's like you're making martyr-like sacrifices, right? You're making sacrifices that will put you in a martyr position. I feel like this energy is coming up because again, is costing you something. It's costing you your peace. It's costing you your wisdom. It's costing you a lot of things you're not seeing. You haven't been seeing where you not setting these healthy boundaries has put you, right? You've been in this situation where you need to express yourself in a way that is going to get the message across, right? Instead of letting it slide and therefore costing you in the long run. I feel like this has been going on for a minute. I feel like saying no is a problem. I feel like when you do say no, you feel guilty. I feel like you're not getting the attention, love, and respect that you want. I'm also feeling like you have thought to yourself, oh, I'll get it on the back end. You know what I mean? If I go ahead and do this, they'll see. It's not so. Okay? I also have surrender to the wonder and awe with the thinking woman. The thinking woman is somebody that is going to... This is you thinking of a master plan, thinking in a higher realm of knowledge. So when I say thinking in a higher realm of knowledge, what I'm saying is that you have been in this energy where you haven't been able to be yourself. You haven't been able to see the magic of every moment of every day. You've been too trapped in the darkness and not able to see the light. And you're realizing that the light is within you, right? You are shining this light of eminence. You are shining a light in the shadow, if you will. And I feel like you're going through a very transformative time now. As a collective, we are transforming. Being that this is an eclipse season and it's in Scorpio, it is giving us this energy of digging deeper to release things that have been tethered to us for so long. Things that are damn near autopilot, right? Things that we knew, but we just kept shoving under the rug. I feel like that transformation is going to help you learn more, help you understand yourself more, help you come to a place of recognition and acceptance and forgiveness of oneself, so that you can see the grace and the beauty that God gives you every day. I also feel like you have to get into this energy of flow and energy of... When I say flow, I mean accepting what is. Like, mysterious things happen every day, every moment of every day. So when you recognize those things, you see God's grace, you see God's mercy, you see God's wisdom, you see God's knowledge, you see God working in your life every moment of every day in every way. Right? So when you have this thinking woman card for me is letting me know that you're going to be getting deeper in your studies, whatever that may be. You're going to be transforming the way you move and show up in this world. You're going to be understanding that when you surrender to literally out... What did I say? I just happened to look at the card. You haven't been able to see the light because it's behind you. You've been focusing on the darkness. You see that? You see that? I just happened to look at the card, yo. And it's like you're literally coming up out of the basement to the top of the main house where all the light is. You've been in the basement where it's dark. And you haven't been able to find the light switch. And that's all because the light is behind you. If you see that, the light is behind. Other broadcast, sorry guys. The light is behind you. So you haven't been able to see it. So you've been thinking, what you've been thinking and how you've been moving has been all based on the fact that you can't see your own inner light. You haven't been able to see God's light shining within you, even though you know it's there. You see, all she had to do was kind of like turn her head and she can kind of feel the warmth of the sun. You can see some of the light where half of her is in the darkness and the other half is in light. I think it's just time to stop. I think it's just time to stop and reevaluate your situation, reevaluate your life, reevaluate why you haven't been able to necessarily go full force. I kind of feel I kind of feel like it's like you stepping your toe and you're testing the water. You know, you run you a bath, say for instance, and the water may be a little bit too hot, so you tip your toe in and check the temperature. There's no more checking the temperature here. There's joy to be had. The yin and yang lets me know with the surrender to joy that you have to have balance in your life. You have to create this air of balance. You have to create this air of using your masculine and feminine energies to live harmoniously, to live in joy, to see the better things in life. What do you have going good for your life? What do you have going in your favor? Not everything is all as bad as it seems. But when you rely on I feel like it's like you relying on other people to make you happy type energy. And that's not where this is right now. Where you're in this energy where you need to stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you need to do. Stay focused on how you what? I don't even know who you are. And things of that nature. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all about being in this, in the present moment. Okay? In the present moment. Let's get a message from the angels and ancestors. Be fearless and stand strong. Literally. Be fearless and stand strong. Feel loved and comforted. Know that you are supported. Know that God has your back. Know that you have a spirit team behind you to help you in this moment. Release the old and reset. I think this is all about an unrest. I'm sorry. And well, reset came out for a reason. Release and reset. I'm going to stick with that one. And then it says direction guardian, choose your path. It's like you are the creator of your own life. What it is that you are experiencing now are all about the choices that you've made. And now it's time to set limits. Because before I feel like it was like you were living in this place where the lines were blurred, right? The lines were blurred and you weren't able to feel the connection. Now it's time for you to set those boundaries so you can be connected and move along on the right path. I don't understand why. I don't understand like why it's like we know where we need to go. We know what we need to do, but we're so hesitant in doing that and following our inner guidance. Like we don't trust it. And it's because, you know, we are told for so long what to do, how to do it, how to show up, how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to feel, what you need to do, how it's supposed to be, how you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to move in society. And all of these things, you've always been told who you are. And now it's time for you to be who you really are. Even if you don't know, it's time for you to set boundaries so that you can detox from that energy and you can release all of that energy that has been causing friction within you. Okay? That's why I said reset. Release and reset. Why this says release the old and rest. You're going to have to release the old and hit the reset button. Hit the reset button. Give yourself a clean slate. Well, how do you want to be? Who do you want to be? You know, if you don't set boundaries, healthy boundaries, then people are going to take over. And then where does that leave you? Again, it leaves you depleted. It leaves you feeling unloved, uncared for, unsupported. It leaves you stuck in your mind. It leaves you in this place of just not being able to assert yourself and say no. When you say no, there's no explanation after no. Just no. You don't have to explain why your answer is no. Just let it be that. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going there. No, you can't have this. No. And when you start to say no to these energies that have been pulling on you and keeping you in a place of stagnation, you'll start to see how doors open up for you. You start to see how your heart chakra opens up to loving yourself more. You start to see how you start to accept who you really are and how in your place in the world. I kind of feel like this full moon lunar eclipse is all about releasing and resetting. It's all about releasing the old and resetting. When you reset, when you hit a reset, of course you're going to be setting those boundaries that are needed. You're going to have to set limits on what people and what places and what things, what ideologies, whatever the circumstance may be, there are going to be limits to what you are willing to allow at the end of the day. Once you release everything has been like bombarding you, you're going to you're going to put up a gate, right? And you are the gatekeeper. Put a padlock on that guy, chain it up, like you can't cross this line. No. You're not crossing this line. And then you'll be able to see how things magically start to appear. You're going to start to see how things magically start to appear. How things in every moment of every day are going to start to shine a little brighter. You're going to be a little bit more, observant of God's grace in your life. You're going to start to feel joyful. You're going to start to feel happy. You're going to start to understand that even in those times where things aren't going exactly right, they're going exactly how they need to go. Okay? I'm also feeling like there's an energy of completion. I just heard completion. Like you're completing one cycle and you're moving into a new cycle. With that completion, I also feel like there's going to be this thing of like, damn, I didn't realize that there's a level to everything. And there is. When I say there's a level to everything, it's like when you go from one ascension level to another ascension level, they all, like they say, new level, new devil. Like there's new things that you're going to have to learn on this leg of your journey. There's new things that you're going to have to experience on this line of your journey. And it's also, all of this is going to help you in more ways than one moving forward. And I also feel like it's helping your ancestral bloodline in a way. So you're breaking generational curses. You're breaking the energy. You're breaking up the energy that has tagged along so many generations in your family, in your spiritual family. We got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands for me in this reading is telling me that, you know, we have to be in this energy of competing with the dark forces, right? It's like you're competing with the energy that is trying to hold you back. And you're trying to find balance and harmony and chaos and confusion. Okay? I feel like just because things don't work out the way you want them to before, where you might spiral, now you're seeing that it's an opportunity. We got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone that's loving. She loves herself. She loves others. She's nurturing, right? She's compassionate. She is somebody that can be very crafty. So it's like I'm getting Cancer vibes from this. I'm also getting the energy of Pisces here. So, and we got the Empress. Wow. We're coming out, like I said, you're making a progression here. You're going from competing with those people that are taking from you and costing you to a place of recognition, love, and acceptance. You're thinking of better ways to show yourself love. You might go get your hair done. You might go buy yourself a new outfit. You might go, you know, spend some time with your boys or your girls that uplift you. You know, you might be in this energy of awakening to a new beginning, the Fool card. I'm also feeling like this is taking a leap of faith. It's hard. It's not easy. You don't necessarily know what's on the other end, but you are packing your junk. You're packing your shit and you're ready to go. This man has his he has his guitar and he has a gun in his bag. Right? He's like, I'm prepared. And he's following this transformational golden butterfly. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming under the of feel loved and comforted. Be fearless and stand strong. We got the Fool card, like I said, with his guitar and his pistol, his rifle, his AK. He's like, yo, I'm a warrior out here. I'm a warrior of light. I'm a warrior of justice. I'm a warrior in my own right. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming under Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Is like I said, it's the end of a cycle. Things are happening exactly how they're supposed to happen, when they're supposed to happen, how they're supposed to happen. So everything that you might have felt like has been not in your favor, it actually has been in your favor to get you to this point. Because if you hadn't gone through what you've gone through, then you wouldn't have never gotten to this point. You would have continued to let people continue to cost you your happiness, your freedom, your joy, your peace, and your success. Okay? Release the old and rest. What do we have for this autumn card? We have a crow on here, and the crow is like, I'm feeling like this is more of a raven, but I think the artist meant for it to be a crow. But when I get this, I heard the three-eyed raven. This is mean you're able to see the past, present, and future for what it is. And you're understanding why everything happened the way it happened. And for what reasons. Okay? What else do we have here, please, Spirit? The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. This means this is the end. To release is the end. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of an era. It's an end of you letting people step all over your boundaries and put you in this place of feeling like you're not loved, you're not wanted, you can't achieve. Things of that nature. You're being surrounded by loving energy right now. You're transcending everything that you thought you could be. You are real. You are change. It's like a course correction. You're changing the direction of your will, if you will, your divine will. We got the Knight of Wands here. Okay, this Knight of Wands is all about being in this energy of haste. Now is the time. Now is the time to let this go. Now is the time to choose your path. Now is the time to put a gate on that old energy and move forward. You're going to close the gate, you're going to lock that gate, and you're no longer going to be on the outside looking in. Oops. Oh, and the Knight of Pentacles wanted to fly out. So this for me is telling me that this is not going to be a short journey. This next path for you that is taking you out of this energy of this Eight of Swords, which is always in your head, always in your emotions, always feeling down and not feeling like you are actually making any moves. Even though you may not be making physical moves because it's Mercury retrograde right now, I don't suggest that you do anything on the physical realm, but this is all about your emotional fitness. It's all about you trimming the low-hanging fruit. Okay? We got the Seven of Swords here. It's like you are going to be reflecting on how you psyched yourself out, how you let other people come in and dictate to you what you need to do, how you need to feel. The World card, again, completion. All right, I'm going to pull 3 more surrender cards and get a message from Spirit and we're going to be out this guy. Something quick, something simple. But I just had to get up here and get this energy out. What else do you have for me, Spirit? What else needs to be surrendered during this full moon lunar eclipse? And look at that. 3 cards exactly. 3 cards exactly. Everything is happening. Surrender to inner peace on the bottom of the deck, yo. I'm going to read that. It says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Basically, what I've been saying. What is happening? Okay. We got surrender worry. It says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. We have surrender to divine timing, which is what I've been saying. Everything is happening exactly how it should, when it should, at the time it should. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Again, stay in that energy of awe and flow. Okay? And then it says surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. This is when you have to say no. You let them say what they have to say. Let them speak their piece. But at the end of that, you know the answer is no. You speak on it. You be like, no. You don't have to agree just because somebody is saying something to you. You don't have to follow along just because someone is telling you that this is what they want. This is not their life. This is your life. And when you surrender and make healthy boundaries, set healthy boundaries, again, you begin to understand that this too shall pass. A lot of this stuff has nothing to do with you in the first place, because you're taking on someone else's energy. You're taking on someone else's problems. You know, you're taking on what someone else's ideas about where you should be, and it's costing you your own stability. It's costing you your own harmony. It's costing you your own safety. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. You don't feel comforted. You don't feel like you can achieve. You don't feel empowered. You're allowing these people to cost you your own empowerment. You're allowing these thoughts to take over your life, and they're manifesting in the physical form. It's time for you to think of yourself as someone that deserves more. And that it's okay to say no. That it's okay to be in this energy of, I don't want to do that, and don't do it. And don't feel guilty about it. Okay? I feel like there's a big culmination of an ending coming. Like there's an ending that is going to be so transformative that it's going to change how your approach to life. Let's put it like that. It's going to change your approach to life. It's going to change your approach to people. It's going to change your approach to the way you think about life and the way you move in this world. My eye keeps focusing on this surrender to wonder and awe, because God is so amazing. Spirit is so amazing. Everything happens and it's like for your greatest and highest good. Everything is happening for you. Like they say, everything is happening for you, not to you. Everything is happening for you. Even when it seems like they're not. Even when it seems like everything is falling apart. That is happening for you because, maybe you had to go through that darkness, that fall from grace almost, to be elevated to a higher station. Okay? Now it's time for you to choose your direction. Now it's time for you to choose your path, because after you release all of these things and hit the reset button, when you hit the reset button, that's when you lock that, close that gate. Now you can ascend properly. Now you can focus on your journey forward. Now you can do what you need to do in accordance to your will, your law, your soul's path. And you'll feel supported by spirit. You'll be supported by the universe. You'll feel loved by the universe. You'll know that, okay, I am in this right direction now. This is what all of this happened for. You're going to have to be a warrior on this next level, y'all. You're going to have to be like, yo, I got my guitar and I got my gat. You know what I mean? I got my guitar to sing praises onto myself. I got my gat to defend myself. Okay? During this time. And you'll start to see how things are just going to start moving in your favor. You're going to start to understand how spirit works and how spirit moves. Like, all things are possible. There's no need for worry. Leave the worry in the past. This is not the time for worry. This is the time to understand that everything is happening just how it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. Okay? Alright, we're going to get a message from Spirit. And we are going to get up out of here. What do we have here, Spirits? What would you like the collective to know? Kindness is a gift bestowed upon the world. Your kindness, it says, my kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. And it is. Your kindness is a gift. But people have been taking your kindness for weakness, and they've been, they've been taking it for weakness. They've been shitting on on the love and support that you've been giving them and using it against you. It says, I can control the world, but I can't control the world, but I can control how I perceive it. Always. It's always about how you see the world. Again, this is going to change how you show up. This is going to change your approach. This is going to change how you allow things to approach you, whether it's an energy or whether it's an actual person. Okay? It says, my greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Basically, this is what I've been saying the whole reading. You can't allow what you've been indoctrinated and conditioned to believe to be your reality. You got to find that for yourself. And then the last one, it says, all is well. Everything is working out for my greatest and highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Booyaka, booyaka. That's it, guys. I am out of this piece. FYI, be sure to like, share, subscribe, send a comment. Also, if you get a friend request from me, don't believe it. If the M in Rasmika and the M in Black Moon is not capitalized, it is a cloned account, okay? Just be mindful. I will not ever solicit readings, and I will never ever send you a friend request. And most of you people are getting friend requests, and we're already friends. Check your friends. All right? Love you guys. Enjoy this energy and make positive strides in your life. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Peace.